Hey, thanks for checking out our vlog. We've been having a pretty crazy week, and we have some, I guess, updates for you. And, there's a few clips we'd like to show, and we'll kind of talk about things that have happened over the last week.
Hey guys, so I am away for the weekend for a girls' weekend with the girls in my family, and we went and rented like a townhouse condo by the lake, and we're just like really enjoying ourselves. And I have been feeling kind of weird lately, like a few symptoms that I've been feeling, and I wasn't sure if it's because of like just coming off of a failed IVF cycle or what. So I thought that it would be a good idea just to try and test, just to see, just because I want to know if I have to start being more careful and everything. So I thought I would just test. So it's the morning here, and I got up and I peed on a stick, and to my surprise I see a line. It's faint. It's kind of a squinter. I'm still early, like my period's not due for another couple days, so it is pretty light, but it's totally there. And my cousin, I asked her to look at it, and she can see it too, and like it's there. I don't know what this means, like I'm hoping it'll get darker. Like I'm gonna maybe try and test again tomorrow and maybe the next day, and I'm really hoping it gets darker, but like I see a line, like it's there. I can't believe it. I don't even know what to do. Like part of me is so excited, but then part of me is like really nervous because I never thought this was possible, so I don't really know, like what if this test is messing with me? I don't know. But for now, for right now, for today, I'm going to feel good, and I'm going to feel good that this is possibly a positive, and then I'll probably freak out if I get another positive tomorrow or the next day. Oh my god. Like how does this happen? Like how? I don't know. Oh my gosh, I really hope so. I really hope so. Like if it ends up not working, that would just be so cruel. Oh my gosh. I'm so hopeful.
What are you doing?
Hi, sweetie.
Hi.
Hi.
So,
babe, I have something to tell you.
what's up?
This is serious.
What?
So while I was there, I decided to take a pregnancy test.
Yeah.
And there was a line.
Like a real line?
Yeah.
Like
It came back with a line.
more than the other, like?
Like it was very faint, but it's a line, and I need to go get another test to test again, but there was a line.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what that
it...
means, but there was a line.
Oh.
And I wanted to tell you.
Well, I hope that there's something.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
I'm really nervous, but I'm really excited.
I just don't know what to think because it's like
It's so scary.
we saw lines before.
I know.
Ah.
I know, but I've been feeling so strange, and I've been feeling all these cramping and like weird stuff going on, and like my boobs have been super sore and like everything, and I just like really feel like this is it.
Well, I mean, if it is, that's crazy because we just went all through that process and now.
I know. So this morning I woke up and I've been having some spotting, and I don't think it looks good. I think that this might be the end. I'm going to the doctor today and talk to him about it and see if I can get a blood test and see about the beta results and everything, but I'm thinking that it might have ended in a chemical pregnancy or an early miscarriage because I'm starting to bleed a bit more. I don't really know what to think right now because part of me is still a little bit hopeful that it'll stay, but a big part of me doesn't think it will, so I guess we'll have to see what the doctor says.
Okay, so I guess the first thing to start with is to let you know that no, we're not pregnant. It didn't work. It wasn't what we thought it was. So that day I went to the doctor and tried to figure things out, and I got a blood test and everything. So my beta came back negative, and then by then I knew it was because I was already bleeding and having like a full flow kind of deal. And so I didn't really know what to make of it. My doctor was saying that it was really strange that I had positives because the levels from my beta were so low that he didn't think I was ever pregnant. And so that was really confusing because one, I took 4 different tests. 4 different tests, and they were all from different packagings, like they weren't faulty, because a couple of them I bought when I was away on vacation, so I wasn't even in the same city, let alone province.
Yeah.
And they just were all different, so there's no way that all 4 of them were faulty. So I was really confused and really upset. Like, that was really hard. And so we just came back from our specialist appointment.
Yeah, earlier this afternoon.
Yeah, and so we talked about that a little bit. I mentioned it, and he kind of said similar things, that he didn't think I was ever pregnant, and that, like, it's hard to know, but he was saying that, what did he say? Something about there could be something in my blood that, like, triggers pregnancy tests to become positive.
Yeah, something that the test would pick up as, you know, it's obviously false because she...
Yeah. Like, how cruel is that? That's horrible.
So it seems as though every time we go to test from now on, it could very well just be that again.
Yeah.
So that makes it very difficult.
So that was actually really horrible because, like, honestly, I thought it was a miracle.
Yeah.
I thought for some reason we were being, like, graced with this amazing miracle, and that we were gonna be able to say, ha, IVF, you suck.
Yeah.
Here we go. And, like, I honestly thought that. And because I was away with a bunch of my family, like, I was, like, telling them, and I was, like, honestly thought I was pregnant. Like, 100%. And, like, I didn't feel like it would necessarily last. Like, I was really skeptical on that, but I actually felt pregnant. So to hear all this is just, like, a huge blow. Like, I don't know what to say. It's just a little bit crazy.
Well, and I guess something else is, we've heard a lot of times that you can be kind of extra fertile after a cycle of IVF. You know, the thing is, we kind of just thought, oh, maybe that's what this could be, and maybe we're lucky, but, you know, obviously not. We tried to not get overly excited because we knew it was, like, very slim chances, but, you know, at the same time, it's hard to not get excited, so.
Yeah, as you can tell, obviously.
Yeah. So yeah, that was pretty rough. Again, when we were meeting with our doctor today, that was a follow-up appointment from our IVF treatments. This is the first time we've actually got to sit down and talk with our doctors since finding out that it didn't work. So it's unfortunately a whole month after, which that's a little long, but...
do you want to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, I guess we can talk about it.
A few points. So the biggest thing that we took away from it was that he said it was weird. He basically said that it was unexpected how it turned out. Essentially, he's saying that he thinks it's both a sperm issue and possibly an egg quality issue. So again, our only option is IVF with ICSI again, and there really isn't any like guarantee or any like way of saying that it could actually work for us, because it very well could happen exactly the same way as it just did. So it's really disappointing. It's really disappointing. I don't even know what else to say.
Yeah.
I'm just over it.
The second time, if we do try, he would change the...
Right. The protocol. So he would
right.
change a little bit about it. Maybe like a different stimulation medication. Maybe... He said the dosage was good. Like, I responded really well. It was just that the embryos, once they were fertilized, they didn't all fertilize as well as they thought they would. And once they fertilized, they really didn't progress well. Like, right from the start, they were just really slow and really fragmented and just really had a hard time getting
They were
to the right
pretty
stage.
much of average the whole time and not great.
And less than average.
And less than. And the other thing, too, that kind of led him to think that maybe it could be an egg issue as well, is that, you know, if the quality of if the eggs fertilize and they're okay, you know, fine for the first 3 days, and then it starts to go downhill, then that's usually a sperm problem, because the eggs are pretty much, they develop on their own, really, those first 3 days.
Right.
Something along those lines. And so the fact that, you know, it was kind of right off the beginning kind of led him to believe that it could be both. And this cycle, I guess, you know, it could have just been an off cycle, you know, just our luck that the 1 month we go for our IVF is the 1 month maybe that the cycle's off. So it could be that. He doesn't know until we go try again. So he really does want us to come in again, because he wants us to, you know, have another shot, but he's also curious himself. So, yeah, I mean, obviously we don't care about him, we care about us, and you know, if we can get the money together and we can do it, then that'll be great.
The thing with that, though, is that we won't qualify for another grant because we've already received one. It's like a one-time, one thing kind of deal. And so, like, we literally have to start from scratch and we have to go all over again. And, like, I don't know how long that's going to take. And it's just crazy to think that we just have to literally sit on our butts and do absolutely nothing for like 6 months to a year, or however long it takes us, because it'll take us a while. So
yeah,
it's a lot to take in, it's a lot to think about and just dwell on, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's been our week. It was pretty up and down. There's lots of like emotions going on this week. What can we take away from this? The main thing is we're never gonna pee on a stick again. We're like only gonna do blood tests from here on out, because that's just ridiculous.
We're already loaded up with a couple requisitions to use when we need them.
Yeah, exactly. And basically, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
He literally said, there's really nothing you can do.
All right, well, thanks so much for watching. That's all the updates we have for you. Please check out more of our videos if you haven't already, and subscribe, and thumbs up if you like the video.
Thanks so much, and have a great day. Bye.
She actually denied me the first time I asked her out. She said no. Friend zone, that's it. So, you know, well, I'm one of the few to have survived that. I waited 1 whole year, believe it or